everybody, it's MiniMantis519 here, and today we're back on another episode of FanHub. Now you may think I've started another world, as you can see from this empty space, but no, everything is actually behind me. But I did this because, as you know from the thumbnail of the video, there's something very big and I didn't want to just show it to you right at the start. So I'm going to slowly turn around and you'll see it. Here it is. The idea from Zack2489. This is the Spire from Fortnite that I tried remaking. Of course, the Spire itself didn't go that well, but I think the zipline did, because it actually is a working zipline. I'll show you. I just need to get my minecart, which is right here, and I'll do it from the top first because it's most satisfying from the top. So if we get on this minecart, and then we just forward and then leave it. I've not got my hands on the keyboard right now. It's just going to keep going down and it's going to be satisfying. You can also look at the view back there. I tried to make a house, but rather than using the slingshot sign, I just did a Mojang sign. Because we're in Minecraft, guys. We can't do everything. And also, here, I like how I did this because it's sort of the primal themed grass, except I did it as podzol, and it looks the same colour to me, and I think I really like this theme. And I also did a jungle tree. Although there are oak trees in Fortnite, they're really tall, and oak trees in Minecraft are like 3 blocks tall or something, and they're really short. So I decided to use a jungle tree, and I think it looks really good here. And so we've also got this little house right here. It's not got anything in it at the moment. It was just for decoration. And I've not put the door on, but that does not matter. And we've got like that little river going around it in Fortnite. You know how right next to the Spire there's this house. It's like on an island, and then there's a river going past it, a giant river, and it goes like... Of course I didn't do the whole river because that would take ages. Maybe we can work on this in later videos and like we can add to the Spire. That would be actually quite good. And so we're gonna do it from the bottom now, this zip line, this amazing zip line. And I just need to go back to get the full experience. And then I go forward and then I take my hands off the keyboard. And then it's successfully doing this. I'll show you in a second once we're back up how this works. And we can see like everything in FanHub from here. So, how this works, we should look at it from the bottom up first, because I think that's the easiest way to look at it. So, you've got the detector rail on every flat part. And then, you know how if you made a minecart, let's just put like a regular rail in there. And then let's put a block right there, and then we'll go up like that. This is the exact same rail pattern you're going to see in my zipline. So it looks like that. See, you can see that right there as well. It will look like this. However, if you put a minecart right here and ride it, look how slow that is. We'd be going up the zip line in about 1 minute, and then we'd be up there, and then it would probably just be time to end the video once we were up there. But this thing right here, it gives a space for the minecart to stay stationary on, and it's got a powered rail. Although when powered rails aren't powered, they make the minecart go slower. That does not matter because you can obviously just do W at the start. And then this is the most important part. It's the detector rail. What the detector rail will do is when it's about to go on to the next block, it will power this powered rail right here. And right here, it will be powering the detector rail and on the powered rail, so it will boost it up like that, and then you just keep repeating it, and it just goes as fast as Sonic right up the zip line, like your Formula 1 racer, except it's kind of slower, because if you made a Formula 1 racing car in Minecraft, it would definitely be much faster than this. I suppose this is an okay way of travel. Now I'm just going to showcase the main spire. So I took ages to build this middle bit right here. Not even the stairs, just the middle bit. It takes ages because it's so high. And they're made out of basalt, regular basalt. Look, that basalt. Do not use polished basalt, because the problem with polished basalt is that it's way too light. If I just find it right there. Look how much lighter and smoother that is. And the spire looks rough to me when I look at a picture. I'm just going to show a picture on the screen right now. Okay, hopefully you saw that. And that would give you an idea of what the spire actually looks like. And I tried obsidian, but I felt it was too dark for it. So I decided to use basalt. And as you can see, I'm not the best at making spheres in Minecraft, honestly. This is probably the worst sphere I've ever made. It's kind of blocky, but I tried to add the aspect of the sphere into it. And anyway, it doesn't really matter, because like it's kind of rough when you look at it, because they've got like those bulging out bits on the side. Also, these are like the cracks in it where the part of the 0 point, like just the light from the 0 point just comes through, and that's what these are for. I decided to put glass on top of them because otherwise it looks way too light. For example, if I demonstrate this like this, so this is the glass version, this is the other version. That looks way too bright to me, so I put that right there, and I think it looks better like that. Of course, the stairs are made out of obsidian, because I felt like that was a cleaner one to use for the stairs. So if you just go up here, and for some reason whenever I go up these stairs, I always press the fly button. Obviously it's easy to fall off these stairs, just like it is in Fortnite, because sometimes I accidentally jump and I just fall off, and it's really annoying. But I mean, I have to imitate that, as this is supposed to be a complete imitation of the spire. So it's like this, and then you get up here, and of course you have to go around. And then if you didn't notice before, there's actually an ender chest right next to the zip line. This is supposed to be a rare chest. Obviously it doesn't look much like a rare chest, but it kind of does. So I use this, and then when you open it, you see 3 small shield potions. I use just bottles of water for that, and then the shockwave grenades and lingering night vision potions, and they actually look kind of purple, and that's why I use them. Then we've got a gold AR. I don't know why I used a gold sword, but that was probably the best thing. And then we've got medium bullets, which are just regular arrows. And of course, for the other ammo, I had other ideas, such as going to arrows and then using different types. So the light ammo could be maybe snowballs, just for a bit of fun. We could have the sniper ones as instant damage too, because I mean, you know how sniper bullets are so strong? They're about 2 times as strong. No, 3 times as strong as medium bullets. So I would use an arrow of harming if I were you. And probably for the other ones, like bow ammo, of course I'll just use a bow, and maybe the arrows of poison, maybe. Because you know how when you get a mechanical bow, I might put one on the screen right now. When you get a mechanical bow, the arrow on it actually turns so it has like a green tip, and it looks just like poison arrows. So I could do that if I was to do bow ammo. And then like for the other ammo, obviously it doesn't really matter at the moment because we're not doing that right now. So I just want to show you a little different part of this as well. On the houses, there are these little logs that just poke out of the top, and I tried to make these right here. And there were also banners that had a slingshot on them. Obviously, I couldn't do a slingshot because there isn't a slingshot, so it's impossible. But I did do a Mojang sign, and I mean, it does look quite good if I were to admit. Very good, that. Also, for the last showcase of this video, I just got this little science bottle because as I quite like science, I decided to make a nice science flask. And by the way, some building tips for you guys. As you can see, I've put blocks, and that is probably the worst way to do anything in Minecraft. So I would use stairs for stuff like triangles. Look how much smoother that looks compared to that. Okay, so that's the first building technique covered. We'll just do this a bit more right now. If we do that, there you go. You've got a very nice looking science flask. And then another building technique is to put stairs on here as well. Because at first I thought, because I'm trying to do this as quick as possible, I'm going to put that. But I thought, no, that just doesn't look nice. So I put these here, and look how much difference that makes. I mean, if I could do a before and after, then I would definitely do that because it shows you the difference. And also being careful of what types of trees to use. So for example, you know how I used a jungle sapling? I didn't actually just do this. What I did 4 of them like that, and then it does that nice tree. If I did 1, of course it wouldn't look as thick, and the thickness isn't actually important. If it's 2 times 2, it looks more natural. So I will just bone meal this to show you the difference. I just find bone meal. I wish it was in a more seeable place. Like somewhere where you could easily find it, because it's hard to find. I mean, look at that. It's okay, but it's not as good as this. Look at this. I mean, that looks so much more natural and ornate than this little flimsy thing. So that's why I would use certain types of trees. And also, as I said before, how oak trees are used in Fortnite. The thing is, this is what you get when you use an oak sapling. It isn't that tiny. I mean, look at this. Would a Fortnite character be like 2/3 of a tree high? I don't think so. So that's why I didn't use an oak tree. Of course, though, the satisfaction of getting a dead tree, which is actually, if you wanted to know for a quick Minecraft fact, a dead tree is an oak tree or another tree that is not a jungle tree like that has vines covering it completely. That's a dead tree. And those spawn rarely, and it's very satisfying when you get the top log off because all of the vines break and it's really satisfying. So I guess that's the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed my showcase of the amazing Spire, which ZackAttack2489 suggested. And that was a very good suggestion, ZackAttack2489. And I mean, the zip line was quite a nice thing to do because I felt like that would make you have some enjoyment in my videos, because this is one of those quick redstone easy things that you can do at your own world. So I would take a picture of this and then use it, okay? So how we've got this here, we'll just redo this. If we have that, and that, and that, just take a screenshot or something of that, and then just put it wherever you want. And then when you need to do something like this, zip line, or anything that you need something to go up, this is the perfect thing for you. So I'm just going to leave some seconds for you to screenshot. Okay, so I guess that's the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed. Bye!
Please subscribe if you enjoyed.